Hey there, this is Daniel, back again with another YouTube video here at Daniel's Comics. Today I'm gonna show you my latest Instocktrades haul video, and with some added books from my LCS and Tradera, which is the Swedish version of eBay. The first one we have here is Black Widow, Volume 2, with Mark Waid and Chris Samney. I really enjoyed Volume 1. It was action-packed and loved the artwork. It fit really well with the story they were trying to tell. I do really like the artwork in this one as well. Some of the art at some points kinda reminds me a tiny bit of Francesco Franciavilla and his art for Black Mirror, or Batman Black Mirror. Here is one of the sequences that I was thinking of, with the heavy blacks and the lush oranges and reds. And in the first volume she kind of made an enemy of S.H.I.E.L.D. and in hunting for a new shadow organization that spawned out of the Red Room, I think. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what the volume 2 will bring. Next series I have is Interkind. It's a Vertigo book. I have volume 1 and 2. I won this for cheap on Tradera, the Swedish version of eBay. And I think it's gonna be about like a post-apocalyptic story in a way, where we have like creatures of myth and stuff like that. Where they kind of emerge when humans kind of destroy themselves in a way. So it's gonna be interesting to see these mythological creatures in a future world where humanity is no longer at the top of the food chain. And then we have Invisible Republic. It's volume 3 by Gabriel Hardman and Corina Bechko. These two have collaborated on Green Lantern Earth 1 after they finished this volume. I've been picking up 1 and 2 and now 3 over the last couple of haul videos. I really do enjoy the artwork, and the story itself is basically a colony on a remote moon, and a couple of journalists that finds a journal that was never meant to find the daylight, basically. And people trying to stop these journalists from digging deeper. And the next book I have here is I Hate Fairyland. It's volume 2, Fluff My Life, with volume 3, Good Girl, and volume 4, Sadly Never After. And yeah, it's Scotty Young. He does artwork like no one else. It's so much fun, very cartoony. It's a good type of artwork for this story, or type of story. And yeah, I really had a lot of fun with volume 1. It just took me forever to continue the series. Hopefully this will continue in the same vein as volume 1 at least. And the next one I have here is Shirtless Bear Fighter. I think Black Paul picked this up as it came out, and he was having a lot of fun with it, and he reviewed each issue quite well, I think. I think he did at least. And yeah, it's just it looks like a hilarious book, way over the top with the action and humor, so it's gonna be quite interesting to see what this actually is, but it looks hilarious. And the next book I have picked up this time is Jason Aaron and Jason Latour's Southern Bastards, volume 4. I really have enjoyed reading this book. It's a really good action book, and yeah, action in a kind of low-key way, almost like the film Walking Tall. And yeah, it's like small town gangsters basically. At least that's what I remember of it. But yeah, I love the artwork, and the story, from what I can remember of it, was very engaging. This series right here, Birthright, by Joshua Williamson and Andre Bresson. It was a suggestion to pick up by JT a long time ago, and I have picked up volume 1 through 3, but it's been a while since I picked up another volume of it. And volume 4 and 5 is in this haul, and it's a action-filled fantasy story with a lot of magic and other worldly beings like that. And yeah, it's about this boy that gets transferred or transported into this magical or fantasy realm, and then returns a while later, or a bunch of years later. And yeah, it's just awesome. Great artwork, great fantasy elements to it. So it's gonna be interesting to see what volume 4 and 5 brings. I might have to read volume 1 through 3 first, since it's been a while since I read it. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome to read. And the next book we have here is Earth 1 Volume 2 by Grant Morrison and Yannick Paquette. I really did enjoy Volume 1, and it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Volume 2. It's been a while since I read Volume 1, but I might reread it just to pick up what I might have forgotten. But yeah, the artwork here is just awesome. Works really well with Wonder Woman. And yeah, it looks great. It's gonna be fun to read. And then we have the next book here, Swamp Thing, Roots of Terror. It's a one-shot with added stories by Len Wein and Kelly Jones. Firstly, it's written by Tom King and drawn by Jason Fabok. It's awesome that this book got the deluxe treatment. I have the one shot, and it's gonna be great to reread this in the oversized format like this. And I kind of like this style of paper with the matte finish, almost like newspaper finish. I guess it's a bit cheaper, maybe, I don't know, but it kind of works well with the art in this book. So it's gonna be awesome to reread this. The next book we have here is SpiderGwen, the hardcover, deluxe edition, by Jason Latour and Robbie Rodriguez. And we have volume 2 as well. And of course we have volume 3. So all of the hardcover editions. Hopefully we'll get Ghost Spider in this format later on. But yeah, the artwork is awesome. This character is super popular. It's just surprising me that it took me this long to get the series in this format. But it's gonna be fun to read. I hear lots and lots of positive words about SpiderGwen, so the internet can't be wrong, right? And the last book of this whole video is this Oni Press Gunslinger edition of 6th Gun Volume 6. And it's got this beautiful slipcase. I can't really fit it in the frame here, but yeah, it's got this fake style of wood almost, this finish on it. But yeah, it's fantastic looking. And the funny thing about these books are that they are signed numbered by the creators. Here's the back cover of the dust jacket and the front cover of the dust jacket. And here we have like the hardcover itself. It's got this gold embossing on the front cover with the symbols of the 6th guns, and on the spine as well. Nothing on the back. Each of these volumes get lesser and less brown on the fake leather or faux leather cover. It gets more green grayish as the series go on, which is a nice touch. And here we have the signed numbered editions. So this insert is sewn into each volume. And yeah, the artwork is awesome. It works really well with this Western setting. And I really enjoyed the series. It's a lot of fun. So these are the books that I picked up this time around. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video. And if you have any suggestions about books to pick up or review or do like an overview of, please let me know in the comment section down below. And until the next video, please have a fantastic week of reading and collect what you like, and see you around. Bye bye.